got this white light around me. So it's a Xanax chronicle and a codeine confession, all rolled into one. So here's what happened at Roswell. The nurse practitioner that I said I never wanted to see again, not Margaret, because she is already retired and I would have kicked her out, but the woman who I saw 3 or 4 years ago and basically accused me of being a drug addict, she came in and she's like, "Hi, do you remember me?" I'm like, "I sure do." But I decided to be polite and let her come in and do her thing. And she wasn't bad, so I'll let bygones be bygones, or whatever the hell phrase is. I had my bone scan, which I was afraid of because I didn't want to know just how much damage there is to my bones. And the usual spots, the left rib cage. The left rib cage, I thought it was just the part where my ribs were removed and it was the leftover pieces. That's my whole left rib cage is all jacked up. If I read the report correctly. There's a piece in the front of my right rib cage, I think that's also jacked up. And then in the back on my lower right, which explains the back pain that I have. That was the new spot, but it's probably already been there. They just didn't see it because they hadn't done a bone scan yet. The other scans were good. They were normal. So everything's still going okay. I'm having this wonderful side effect that has been around for a couple weeks. I am, my right eye is just watering. And my right nostril is just running. That's fantastic. But I'm still here. I'm still alive. I did get my Benadryl yesterday. And it was good. It was very, very good. So, I wanted to share a lot today with you people. I planned this whole speech. But because of all the drugs in my system right now, I don't remember most of it. Y'all know I'm a reader. I used to read at least 2 or 3 books a week. Well, what you may not know is I haven't done that in about a year. Because I haven't been able to focus on reading. My mind is all stupid and I can't focus on the book. Which is really disappointing because you know I love to read. Well, last week, my favorite author finally released book 3 in his trilogy. So I picked that up. I picked it up on Friday. I should have finished it on Saturday. It's only 600 pages. It's not a big book. I'm only on page 300 as of today. So reading's been a struggle for me. I'm trying to fix that. But I don't know. I guess I just won't read that much anymore. It's hard to make this focus on stuff. It's frustrating. Cancer's taken away all the stuff that I like. I'd also like to address something else with you all. Because I know that you think that this is weird every time you hear me mention, I went to Bible study. I go almost every week. You know, unless they cancel or I have other plans, which next week I'm going to see OAR, so I will be missing study. I like it. Surprise, surprise, people. Stacy likes it. They're nice people. You get a nice meal. They genuinely seem to like me and care about me. Of course I'm gonna enjoy that, and I never get out of the house, but I feel comfortable with these people, all of them, and I'm learning something. The reason I was telling you about my reading problem is because I did try to sit down and read the Bible because I want to learn more. I've never not believed in God. I've always believed in God. I've always talked to God as needed and said prayers and all that good stuff. And I did read the whole New Testament when I was a teenager, but I'm sure I did not understand what I was reading. Um, I cannot, for the life of me, focus when I read the Bible. So Bible study's helping me. We get little chunks each week, and I'm learning something new. And it's, if they break it down, they discuss it, and they help me to understand. It's nice. Yeah, I like it. I also enjoy going to church. When I was a kid, we went to Faith Tabernacle, Stacy and I did. And I always liked Faith Tabernacle because the people there, they're very excited about God. And I'd never seen that because I grew up in a Catholic home. And they're excited. Some people dance around. And it was always just like, wow. That's not me. But I like to see it. I like to see people happy. And so now I'm going back. It's no longer the Tabernacle. It is called Freedom Church. It's great. They play good music, which is nice because I love music. And everyone there is just so kind. And I appreciate that. People that I don't know are like, hey, welcome. And it's like, wow. These people really mean that too. It's not just welcome to our cult. They're really excited to have you here. And I'm glad to go, and I'm gonna go every week as health permits. As I've been having coughing fits as well. Hence the codeine confession portion of our chat here. Yeah, I puked all over myself last week. I'm trying not to puke all over myself this week. That'd be real great. Sitting in Bible study, honking all over the table. Be like, sorry guys, I didn't mean to do that. But I am enjoying this God adventure and learning about it. Heck, I even toyed with the idea of volunteering with one of their committees. But I'm going to slow down because I don't want to overtax myself. I'm getting out of the house a couple times a week. That's good. That's a good start. And, yeah. I'm going to try to be a better person. Not that I was a horrible person to begin with, but I do have my moments where I should check myself. And so I'm thankful again that my scans are stable and I've got another month. Everything's good. I did thank the Lord when I got home. I always point to the ceiling and go, thank you, because that's my way. And I think that God understands that that's my way. And so I've worked from home all week this week because this weather is crap-ola. And I do have to go in twice next week because we're having a meeting. We're having 2 meetings. And they can't just cram them all into one big meeting like they did the one time we were off the phone for 2 hours, and that's the best thing in the world. But that's alright. So I'll go in Tuesday. And I'll go in Thursday. And I'm looking at the timer here. This has been a long speech. I sometimes get excited and talk a lot when I'm on my meds. But I guess my health is okay, guys. Just more lower back pain that I gotta deal with. Uh, and like my tattoo says, I'm just glad to be here. And most of all, I'm thankful I am alive. I'm gonna put that song on my playlist for y'all so you can listen to it. It's called Coming Down by Guess Who? By Edwin McCain, fools. Well, thank you for listening to me and watching me pick at my face. And B. Arthur, she's ready to go to sleep. So, I thank you all for listening to my confession and my chronicles. It means a lot. It really does. And I hope you all have a good day.